So my faith, I would say, and trying to be as humble as I can, was pretty strong. I grew up in a Lutheran household. My dad is a Lutheran minister. And the foundation for my faith was so strong. I think the best example that I can say is because trying to instill faith upon my children, I feel pretty confident that I've been successful in doing that, but certainly know that it's something that I continue to work at, making them stronger in their faith too. So being able to have that confidence and knowing that I need to make their faith strong was something that was instilled in me from my parents. So my faith was strong, and my wife and I, when we met, she's a very strong Catholic. I was very strong Lutheran, but it wasn't that we ever combated. We never butted heads over that. I think we both appreciated how strong our faith was. It just happened to be that I was Lutheran. So when my wife and I were dating, and I would attend Mass with her on the weekends, I recognized that as we were getting more serious and there was a future for us, and talking about marriage and then potentially family too, it was important to me that we were on the same page. And you could argue that we were on the same page before I became Catholic enough, but I really wanted to be on the same page all in, so that not only her and I could go to Mass on the weekends together, but as we started a family and started bringing children up into church, that we were doing things together, going to Mass on the weekends together, whatever else the church had to offer. That was the biggest driving factor for me to explore the Catholic faith. So I went to St. Vincent College out in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and that kind of introduced me to the Catholic faith, a little bit more than just hearing about it and talking with friends and whatnot. It wasn't that the school was trying to turn me into a Catholic, but being exposed to it had me curious. And then dating my wife and seeing just how strong her faith was, how strong her family's faith was, how committed to it that they were, was very inspiring to me. One thing for me particularly that I appreciated with the Catholic faith was it didn't matter where her and I went to Mass together, whether it was in Pittsburgh where she was living at the time, out here in Ohio when she was home visiting family or me, or anywhere in between. It didn't matter what Mass we went to, it always felt the same. And that wasn't always the case with the Lutheran Church. Something I recognized, but nothing that really ever bothered me, I'll say. But the fact that the Mass was always the same, aside from just figuring out when to kneel, when not to kneel in a particular church, that was very refreshing, and something that was very appealing to me. So my wife spent probably about 10 years at Sacred Heart. Her family moved to Wadsworth when she was 14, I think it was, and then she went off to college in Pennsylvania. But her family's still around here, very involved. Her dad was the previous principal at Sacred Heart School, so it was very easy for me to get introduced to the RCIA program at Sacred Heart. RCIA was not something I was familiar with at all, so when it was told to me that I should consider it, I had a lot of people that if they didn't have the answers, they knew who to go to for the answers. Going through the RCIA program, I think initially it was more exploratory, knowing that I wanted to be on the same page with my wife, but having that strong Lutheran background, I was a little skeptical. But what going through the RCIA program and becoming a Catholic has done for me is really challenging me academically, and that's awesome. For me, the way I'm wired, I like to know things and learn things, and it's not just now reading the Bible and understanding a story. It's becoming a Catholic now, in the process of it, and now being in the Catholic faith, I've found myself learning a lot more around the stories, whether it's what's going on in that time period, how some stories may be linked to each other. I'm taking a step in my faith and growing my knowledge at a pace that I haven't done in a long time. And to me, that's very exciting. And when I'm able to better grasp something, put a fuller story together like the Catholic Church has helped me to do, it makes me a lot more comfortable and confident. So whether it's talking to other people now about my faith, helping my children grow in their faith too, becoming a Catholic has really helped me become more of a disciple. Certainly knowing that there's a lot of work to do, but being a Catholic has given me that extra confidence in being able to speak to other people about my faith.
Hello everyone, my name is Deacon Michney and I'm here at Sacred Heart of Jesus Parish, and I am the director of the Becoming Catholic series. This will be my 13th year doing this. It's a wonderful ministry, and if you or someone you know has an interest in becoming Catholic or just interested in finding out about Catholicism, this extraordinarily rich and beautiful spirituality, this way of life, please call me at the parish office. You can email me. I would love to talk to you and meet with you. And God, I'm always amazed at how active God is in each and every one of your lives. And I hope to hear from you soon.